I'm Devorah Wallen, and I'd like to share my tea for two, my Torah thought for 2 minutes, more or less. It is a general rule that the names of the Torah portions are related to the main themes of the Parsha. There are only a handful of portions with a person's name, such as Noach, Yisro, Korach, etc. This week's Torah portion, Parshas Pinchas, honors this hero's name because of the self-sacrifice that he had on behalf of the Jewish people to stave off the plague that killed 24,000 people. That episode occurred in last week's Parsha, but it is reviewed at the beginning of our portion too. In our portion, however, there are many other matters discussed. Some themes in Parshas Pinchas are the census of the people, apportioning the land to the heirs, transference of the leadership from Moshe to Yoshua, from Moses to Joshua. Also are mentioned the various daily and holiday sacrifices. Additionally, the matter of the daughters of Tzlofchad, whom we mentioned in T for 2 Parsha Shalach, is in our portion. These women were the first original Zionists. Since their father passed away in the desert, they had no brothers, they believed that they could inherit their father's portion of land, and they had a strong desire to live in the promised land. The verse says, "And the Lord said to Moses, the plea of Tzlofchad's daughters is just. You should give them a hereditary holding among their father's kinsmen, transfer their father's share to them." In the verse, the word kain, yes, thus, or just, according to the Targum, means rightly, correctly, or properly. The Midrash Tanchuma on our Parsha says that they had a finer perception of what was just in the law of inheritance than Moses had. This law was not revealed to him, but to the daughters, Benos Tzlofchad, it was. Similarly, Rashi, discussing the census and the decree excluding the spies, says, "However, against the women, the decree of the spies was not issued, since they cherished the land. The men said, 'Let us appoint a leader, and we will return to Egypt,' while the women said, 'Give us a portion.'" This is why the chapter of the daughters of Tzlofchad is adjacent here. Getting back to the name of the Parsha and a possible connection to its theme's contents, let's consider Pinchas' self-sacrifice, the daughters of Tzlofchad's dedication to the land of Israel, the census including women who loved the land, but excluding spies who judged and complained about it, and finally the actual offerings and sacrifices. The parallel that seems apparent through these themes is the concept of sacrifice and dedication. In our current situation, we've had to constrain ourselves socially and interpersonally. We've had to sacrifice and do things differently than the old usual. I call that time BC, before COVID. However, in each of these examples of dedication and commitment in our Parsha, they brought about positive growth and improvement. As it says in Pirkei Avos, Ethics of the Fathers, Lefum Tzara Agra, commensurate with the effort or exertion as a reward. May we all be able to put forth the extra dedicated effort and see the benefit in a revealed way.